I'm not sure whether I should say this is the worst ranking that I've ever seen from Pro Football Focus because they've had some bad ones, but this is definitely up there. So they released, or at least one of their members released, a ranking for top edge rushers, right? And number one was Myles Garrett. Okay, number two was Micah Parsons. Number three was Nick Bosa, and number four was TJ Watt. Number five, Max Crosby. I'm fine with that. Don't have a problem there. But one, putting TJ Watt at number four when you know that he's the best out of all of them when he's fully healthy. He broke records. He did historic things, right? 22.5 sacks, 23.5 if it wasn't for a silly penalty, which was quite frankly soft. And then if you don't want to put him number one, well, okay, fine. He had a year where he had injuries, and I'm aware of the history with his brother and injuries. Then put Nick Bosa number one. Again, if you're so concerned about TJ Watt and injuries after 1 year, put the guy who was the defensive player of the year last year and had 18.5 sacks number one. And if you put Micah Parsons ahead of a guy like Nick Bosa, it just completely delegitimizes your whole list, because we all know how much of a weapon Micah Parsons is. But when it comes to just ranking off who's the better edge rusher, Nick Bosa takes the cake, and it's not even close. But again, Micah Parsons, fantastic overall player as an edge rusher, as a linebacker. This is not meant to discredit Parsons at all, but when it comes to this particular position and ranking, of course, I would put Nick Bosa and Myles Garrett ahead of him. The correct ranking for me would be number one, TJ Watt, when fully healthy. If you want to put Nick Bosa just for last year, fine, go ahead. But number one, TJ Watt. Number two, Nick Bosa. Number three, Myles Garrett. Number four, Micah Parsons. And number five, Max Crosby. I really could care about the rest. That's just my rankings, though. To say that Myles Garrett is number one year after year, for what? He never has the best stats. He's never the defensive player of the year, so it makes no sense to me. But let me know what y'all think about this ranking. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. That is it for me on this one. Peace.